In today's competitive recruiting market, success comes by finding the right candidate with the right aptitude and attitude right now. With that in mind, the VEC offers specialized services to enhance the hiring of veterans and transitioning military service members, men and women ready to enter the workforce, offering a skill set like no other.
At BondScore, we've really, over the last 5 years, put a lot of focus, time, and energy into hiring veterans. And there are a couple reasons why. One is that a veteran brings a unique perspective, and that's important to us, particularly in our diversity and inclusion work. So not only do you get a unique perspective, but then you also get someone who has a great sense of team, is dedicated to a mission.
Veterans bring a lot of value to us in terms of things like discipline, teamwork, and most importantly, leadership. Leadership is one of the biggest qualities we're looking for, whether it's the formal or the informal leader. That's one of the biggest things that we get from the veterans and our military. And Jermaine is an excellent example of that. Jermaine served in the United States Marine Corps, and that's one of the big things that he brought to the table: the discipline, the teamwork, and leadership.
Yes, and the instant willingness, obedience to orders, self-reliance, self-respect, teamwork. That's one of the things that we bring to a job, to a corporation.
Supporting HR, recruitment, and management teams throughout the Commonwealth, the VEC is strategically focused on key industry sectors such as advanced manufacturing, healthcare, and logistics. VEC industry sector coordinators with knowledge and networks in those fields are establishing new and strengthening existing partnerships with employers, associations, and stakeholder groups.
Really, it makes a significant impact, on our organization, and organizations like the VEC, help us with that because it's not just about posting job requisitions and then hoping veterans will apply. You have to develop pipelines and different ways of sourcing, and the VEC helps with that pipeline.
As a single point of contact, the industry sector coordinators collaborate and communicate with their clients to identify job opportunities and match them with prospective qualified candidates.
We got in touch with the right people at the VEC, and it moved more from the unemployment side and unemployment claims to actually being a partner and trying to find the right candidates. And I think that was one of the things that really helped us out. It was the right people putting us in the right positions to find the right candidates. And those candidates are people that have mechanical background. They have the ability to do what we do day in and day out. But most importantly, a lot of the candidates we're getting were pre-screened to the point where we were getting the candidates with the right attitude. And attitude is the most important thing that we look for.
To bridge the hiring to hire gap, the industry sector coordinators team up with VEC Bridge to Employment coordinators active on military bases throughout Virginia. The Bridge to Employment coordinators participate in the transition process that service members go through as they separate from active duty.
As the Bridge to Employment coordinators, we try to inject ourselves into your transition process as early as possible. All right? Because the whole point is we want you to transition on Friday and go to work on Monday.
They act as recruiters for our partner employers by highlighting current job openings and offering career transition support. They work with transitioning service members and veterans to hone their resumes and interview skills and offer vet-to-vet guidance.
You want to draw attention to that. You want to make it easy for them to scan through your resume and see that you have what they are looking for.
This creates candidates that are real-world ready and enhances their transition to the civilian workforce.
So working with a veteran from the VEC gives you the ability to work with someone who understands and has the same compassion as you do. They've been where you've been, they walked in your shoes, and it's very easy for them to understand where you once were and where you want to be.
By maintaining an active pool of job-ready candidates, supply is met by our Bridge to Employment coordinators, and demand is generated by our industry sector coordinators via their relationships with employers statewide. Of course, there are no fees for VEC services offering not only teamwork but technology as well. One key tech resource is the Virginia Workforce Connection, a robust online portal designed for job seekers and employers. Not only does the VEC offer teamwork and technology, it provides brick-and-mortar resources as well. Among the range of services offered, Your local VEC office staff assists employers with planning, promoting, and hosting veteran and civilian recruiting events at VEC offices or other off-site locations. The bottom line? From CNA to CEO or HR rep to IT tech, honoring the service and sacrifice of the men and women who served our country by making them a part of your workforce is the right thing to do.
You can't be afraid of our veterans. They bring too much to the table to allow that to happen.
And at the VEC, we stand ready to find the right person for the right job right now. For more information, visit www.bec.virginia.gov.